let's just go for it. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I wanted to talk about how everything starts on the inside. And oftentimes we look on the outside. And so I wanted to talk about this because I find it so important. But before we get into it, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I do videos on business, life, and everything in between. I also am the author of You Choose Your Outfit. If you do not know, my name is Amber Turner, and I am the author of You Choose Your Outfit. And outfit is the metaphor for your reality and experience. And in this video, I want to talk about how everything that you wish and desire on the outside really starts on the inside. And so I talked about it a little bit at the end of my video yesterday when I was talking about power couples. And you know, I think it's so important to start there. And I just want to say this, and this is not going to be a long video, and every time I say this is not going to be a long video, it often is, but I don't really think it's going to be a long video, but I really want to stress how important it is to really start, you know, building the life of your dreams, building it, creating it, choosing it, however you look at it. I believe you choose it, but however you look at it, it starts on the inside. Now, some of the things that I've come across, especially when I'm talking with other people, is that you know, and even me, I was the same way. Like, I was like, just show me how to do it. Strategy, tactics, all of these things. I was looking externally to myself to create the life of my dreams, to choose the life that I wanted to live. And it wasn't until I had my spiritual awakening and I really started taking a deep dive into who I was and why certain things were showing up in my life and why I couldn't get past certain things in my life, is because it all started on the inside. And so, you know, even in my coaching practice, I see we're looking externally, like, what do I do? Like, what are the strategies and tactics? And it's obvious that it starts with your belief system and how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself, and how you see the world, how you see others. It all starts with your belief system on the inside, which is then reflected on the outside. And I know that some people say this, and you know, for a long time I was there and I did not believe that. I was like, well, just show me the way. And I was in this mindset of like, just show me the strategies and tactics to get what I want. And honestly, it really starts on the inside and how you see yourself. Because if you do not believe that you're worthy of the life that you're trying to create, choose, build, whatever, it's not going to show up. If you do not believe you're worthy of love, deserving of love, likelihood of it showing up is pretty slim. Because even if people start showing up in your life, it's going to be a reflection of how you view yourself. And so if you don't believe you're worthy of a beautiful, amazing, incredible love, that's going to be reflected on the outside. People and circumstances and situations are going to keep showing up in your life, you know, that is reflecting how you feel about yourself. And so it really is important to really start on the inside and change how you view yourself. Change how you look at yourself, how you look at others, how you look at the world. That's important too. That's a part of this, is how you look at the world. And you know, in my book, You Choose Your Outfit, I talk about the common denominator, and it's you. And for the things that kept showing up in my life when I got to a point was, you know, it was a reflection of how I viewed myself. And I had to come to terms with that and do the inner work. And I know that this is not something that's new. I think that many people at this point know that, okay, I need to do some healing, I need to do some inner work. But they're still in their head, you know, looking externally for strategies, tactics, and ways to do things. Now, and this is where I'm saying You're still in your head. Now, on this channel, I talk about feminine energy, taking a feminine approach to life. And so when you're taking a feminine approach to life, you're here. You're in your heart. You're in your heart space. You're in your feelings, your emotions. How do I feel? You're not in your head about thinking about logic, strategies, and tactics, but how do I feel about myself? How do I feel about others? And when you can start doing that, that's definitely going to give you clarity on life. And I can say from personal experience, it wasn't until I started doing the inner work and realized that I was a common denominator. It wasn't external to me. I'm looking outside of me like, why do people keep treating me the same way? Why do people keep treating me the same way? Why do I keep encountering the same situations over and over again? Like, think about this. That's where I'm like being completely vulnerable right now. That's where I got to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm the common denominator here, because there's got to be something here for this same situation to keep showing up in my life, and when you stop being the victim and you start taking your power back, because when you realize that it's here, everything that you're looking externally outside of yourself is here. Do you understand how powerful that is? Like, that is true power. Like, when you realize, oh, it's me, it's not everyone else, it's me. And so when you know that it's you, then you have the power to change it, right? Because you can't change anyone else. If you think that it's someone else, if you think that it's everyone else, all these external things outside of you that you have no control over, then you can't change it, because you have no control over anything else if you think that's the case. But when you realize that it is you, oh, I can change me. I can change how I view myself and how I think of myself. So start thinking about building your self concept is what they talk about, is the self concept and how you view yourself, how you feel about yourself, how you want others to view you. Like, it really takes, because a lot of times, especially like if you've been on autopilot for a long time, you don't even realize what you think of yourself. And so I've talked about this on the channel. Like, I went through a period, I still don't have a TV, but I went through a period where I just cut off everything, and I really was focused on understanding the narrative that was going through my head. Because for a long time, I was not aware of the narrative that was going on in my head. And when I was scrolling through social media and I started listening to those thoughts saying things that weren't so nice, that to me made me realize, girl, you really need to start loving yourself, because that's insecurity. Or a lot of other things. I can go on and on and on. But the point is when you start doing the healing, you start realizing awareness is the first step, or realizing that first it's you. And then start realizing those thoughts and realizing what you really think of yourself. And start building and creating how you want to see yourself and how you want others to see yourself. And I write it down all the time, and I would strongly suggest that. Write it down. I feel beautiful. I feel cherished. I feel loved. People love me. I'm influential. All these beautiful things about myself, and like really doing the healing. And when feelings start coming up, like, look at it. Why do I feel resistance here? And start doing the healing on really changing how you look at yourself. Because when you start changing the inside and how you view yourself and how you want others to look at yourself, how you feel about yourself, it reflects on the outside. So it's important not to just keep looking externally to outside of ourselves for answers and strategies and tactics and it starts with you. It really does. And you know, that's hard, I think, for a lot of people, because I don't know if it's conditioning or I don't know what it is, but we are always, almost at all times, looking outside of ourselves for answers. There is a saying that is so it's not really beautiful, but it's very powerful, where like God was talking. I'm going to butcher this saying, but I'll get to the point of it. God was like, I'm going to hide man's soul, or something along the lines of like, it's hidden, or people are like, where is it? Is it in the mountains or somewhere else outside of yourself? But he was like, no, it's within you. I totally butchered that. Totally butchered that. But the point of it is that it is within you. All of the answers that you seek, all the things that you desire, all the things that you want for your life, that vision for your life and how to build it, create it, choose it, starts with you. It's in you. All those answers are in you. So understanding and actually doing the work, the healing, it starts there. And I just wanted to share that. It was a lot longer than I intended it to be, but it's so important. And so building, once you start really realizing what you really think of yourself, how you feel about yourself, and start building from there, creating from there, writing your self-concept from there. Like, I write it down all the time, and I am very focused on that, how I want to feel about myself and how I want others to see me and how I want to be of service. And so that is so important. Now my kids are being loud. And again, that is all for this video. Anyways, that is all for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. You know, if you are seeking one-on-one mentorship and coaching, you can definitely check out the link below as well, and on my website at AnnMarieTurner.com. But I'm going to leave it there. I think it's so important. It all starts there when it comes to manifesting, and everything, it starts with you. Building that business, you know, of your dreams, and, you know, finding the love of your life, you know. I think RuPaul said, or maybe it was RuPaul, if you can't love yourself, how can you expect anyone else to love you? True. I mean, I like how sassy it is, but it's the same thing, okay? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I will check you guys in the next video. Peace.